Hello everybody, Josh Barron coming at you live from Midwest Truck Driving School and North Country Heavy Equipment School. And I have to say, it is finally starting to warm up a little bit. We're coming out here, we're doing some log truck training today. So I'm gonna put Trent on the spot up there. As you can see, he's figuring it out. It's one of those things that is a lot harder than it looks. But log truck training is one of the hardest pieces of equipment. Operating this clam, you see the clam right there. You got your boom and different things, and then of course the turntable up there. But it's one of the harder pieces of equipment to operate, and it takes a lot of time and practice. And anytime the school has a log truck student that wants to get their CDL or wants to learn how to operate a log truck, well, this is why the school has it, is to operate this stuff. So it's not easy at all, but it takes time, it takes practice, and you can see Trent up there making it happen. Now, I have to say, it is not warm out today, but it's definitely getting warmer. So I think we're at like 12 degrees today, so it definitely better than it was the last few days. It was like negative 20 and negative 30 wind chill. So today, certainly getting better. The sun's out, and it's kind of making for a beautiful day. I can kind of go back over to Trent here. You can see what he's got going on. So this has what they call a pulp bucket on it, a pulp clam, and so you can lift a lot more, but you can see that it's a knuckle boom crane, and that's what it's designed to do. But getting that finesse on this piece of equipment is very difficult, and it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of practice. So we can hang out with Trent here for a minute as he's checking this out and getting smoother and smoother. It's kind of like that game, you know, we've all played that game at arcades where you try to pick up a prize. Yeah, it's kind of like that, except you're picking up thousands of pounds of wood at a time, and it's not nearly as easy as it looks. Takes a lot of practice, takes a lot of finesse. There we go. So guys that have been doing this for a while, they make it look easy, but I will tell you, it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time. So you can see him making it happen, getting a nice pile of logs there. There you go. Try to make them as straight as possible. But it certainly isn't easy. There you go. All right, we got a little bit more up there to do. All right, well, how's everyone else doing today? What's everybody up to? Are you enjoying the sun today? Are you enjoying the warmer temperatures? I will tell you, the last few days was tough. A lot of equipment didn't start. Had some equipment gelling up, fuel filters, batteries being frozen. This is just part of operating heavy equipment and part of truck driving. It's just one of those things here. So we'll bring her back over here. Oh yeah, that's a good scoop right there. So these log trucks, a lot of people don't realize it, but these things for the most part are custom made. You have to put the racks on them. You got to add all the axles. You got to add the loader on it right there. You got to add the brace and support up front. These require much bigger motors than you'd see normally in semis. So this truck here has what they call the N14 Redhead, a big Cummins motor with 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission. So you can see what we got going on here. So yeah, just getting smoother and smoother as we go. Trent's making it happen. As you can see, as you load here, this rear axle, you want to keep off the ground. These are what they call lift axles here. and you have the main drives on the ground for stability. You got your big downriggers here. You want it, notice how it's as level as you can get it. It's all part of operating here. All right, looks like we have one log left here. Let's see how we're gonna do. All right, look at that. Oh yeah, nice and easy, finesse, bringing it on over. Nice job. Nice job, Trent. So just like that, making it look easy. But I will tell you, it's not easy. I've operated a lot of equipment from track loaders and bulldozers to mini excavators and graders, and I would say the pulp loader is one of the tougher pieces of equipment that you can learn how to operate, to say the least. So I'm going to come on over to these guys. You can see we got some other stuff going on. They're looking at now. I just love that truck, but big old dump truck. This was a previous military truck, so you can see this thing is big. See some guys digging with the excavator over here. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff. And that right there is a 6-wheel drive truck, if you can believe it. You literally can't get it stuck. So you can see that front differential there. You can't get that puppy stuck. So it's a pretty cool truck. You see the motor grader coming our way as well. So that's what it's all about. So no matter what, even though it's 12 degrees outside, well, we're still moving some dirt. We're still pushing along. Is that Shaggy in there? Ah, it sure is. Looking good, Shaggy. Making it happen. That's one thing about when you're grading, you go slow, because that moldboard right there has to be where you want it, and it just takes time. Talk to anybody that grades, and it just takes time. You go slow, but that's how you get it done. Also, where we live, you see a lot of different municipalities and stuff. They'll plow with motor graders. That works phenomenal as well. Those work great. They work great. Especially the last few days down south. I know they got a lot of snow down there. It's kind of some unprecedented cold temperatures in different areas. So it definitely was difficult for a lot of people. So I'm gonna turn the camera around here, and you can see some of the lineman guys out here climbing. So once again, as a lineman, well, when do you go out? Well, you go out in storms and in weather and different things, and that's just a part of the job over here. And so we'll kind of make our way on over here, and we can see what the heck these guys are up to today. Well, you see, I got a handful of inches, maybe 6 inches of snow on the ground. Looks like they got the bucket truck out, and they're doing some climbing. And looks like actually they're running some wire, maybe. Let's go take a look. So all right, we see these guys up there staying nice and warm. Are you staying warm?